Alright, so hey guys, welcome to the car vlog. Haven't done one in a while. I did say they'd be back with the new car. Hopefully things are okay on that, the angle. The reason why it's there today, obviously, is a bit of a different angle than we're used to. Is because I didn't want to dilly-dally and kind of try and get a setup. Excuse, by the way, if it's rattling a bit. I do actually see it rattling a little bit. But I didn't want to wait and get the perfect angle on the windscreen. I was like, hey, you're basically on here, on the aluminum door trim, if you can see that here. That's what you're on that side. It might work if it's better, if it's an okay angle. That's maybe what we'll do, because it's easier to set up than going on the windscreen. But yeah. But yeah, I'm heading to the gym. Just a gym session by myself today, no trainer. Gonna keep to relatively, I think, upper body with the cable machines, just to kind of ease myself. This is my first week that we'll be doing 3 gym exercises a week, going to the gym. Obviously, I've been exercising about 3-4 times a week, but one was at the gym with my instructor, 2 roughly of those were in the garage, where going to the gym itself 3 times a week is obviously something a bit new for me. But yeah, it should be good. So I am planning to vlog on the way and the way back, because why not? I do have a bit of a busy week though, upcoming. So tomorrow, and I don't know when I'm uploading this video actually might come out tomorrow night, I'm going to Harry Potter Studio Tour. So I've been there quite a bit. My sister hasn't been in a while. She wanted to go for Christmas. So we're going as, a family. So that should be fun. I love that place. When you grew up with the Harry Potter movies, I think you really like Harry Potter, or at least I do. And apparently it's got all new stuff. The bank's there now. There's the train. The store's different. So there's quite a lot of different things, which should be fun. And then later in the week, Thursday, is when my BMW is getting picked up. So obviously I've got to be around for that. They've got to inspect the car, make sure it's not completely busted. And that car's in traffic. That car's in mint condition, so I don't see anything being an issue there. But yeah, things are traffic now, which is fun. I didn't expect traffic. It is actually very cold, holy moly. I will say, before I started recording, this car detected ice, and I was going off an off-ramp, I think just before I actually began recording, and the car caught itself on ice a little bit. It detected ice, it came up here going ice, and then the car just kind of slowed itself down, just very minorly. And yeah, so the safety features in this car, not bad at all, which is always nice to know. But my first drive going to the gym, the car's already ice! Slow down, ice! And again, I wasn't going quick, by the way. It's just, it's a very icy. That's the thing with Britain, because it's so damp, everywhere gets so icy. I had to de-ice my car. I left the house at 10:30 roughly in the morning, and everything is still ice. Ooh, ice. I sound like Sanka. But yeah, so last night I did. He's going that way. Last night I did not tweet. Did I tweet? Yeah, I did tweet, but I mainly Snapchat, and that's where I got most of the replies going. Was doing a gym vlog. Is there any discussions you guys want me to talk about? And there was a few, so we'll get into them. A lot of them were fitness related, unsurprisingly. Some were about the car, so yeah, I still love it. I don't know how much you can hear about it, but you might have been able to hear that. I didn't put the beans down because there's cars in front of me, but it's very nice. I'm getting used to it here or there. The technology level I'm still getting used to, which is cool. And it actually, I will say, for icy in that, it de-iced itself a lot quicker than the old car did, so it must have better heating in the windows, I guess. So that's nice to know. The one thing I will say is I'm not overly, I looked up the tyres that came with the car. Interesting move. I've looked up the tyres. They didn't put the best tyres on from the factory. These are Hankook, I think. They're an okay make, but there was a company that did a test with all the makes, Continental, Dunlop, all of them, and Hankook came at pretty lower tier with all the makes. So it's obviously I'm not going to change my tyre for the sake of it. That's kind of pointless. But if I am a bit aggressive with these tyres, as I said, I don't love speeding, obviously. I like to be safe, but I do like to accelerate quick. And this car does accelerate quite fast. So if the tyres do get worn a bit, I actually don't mind, because I will just replace the tyres with something a little bit better. That's what my dad said. He was like, don't replace new tyres. That would be stupid. But yeah, you don't have to be careful with them if you are wanting to replace them anyway. So it's like, yeah, probably will put Pirellis on, because obviously that's from F1, and then I've got a Mercedes with them Pirellis. Then I'm basically Lewis Hamilton. There we go. Something I do want to clear up though about the car. It's not something that I'd say. Well, it did annoy me a little bit, because it happened. If I'm honest, I think it happened last time too. I bought a car, and that was 2.5 years ago. Just to make the point clear, everything that I buy, cars, whatever, is me. And parents do not help me at all. They're literally zero. They haven't helped me buy stuff since I was 18, probably. I still live with them. That I don't have to pay rent and stuff, so that's obviously a really big, cool thing. But they know I'm buying a house next year by myself. So yeah, they're not charging me stuff for living with them like I have done my whole life. So yeah, this car I bought myself. As I said to you guys, for the car that you're getting, it wasn't, well, it's expensive, but it's less than a lot of you think, most likely. If you're not a car person, you might look at this and going, Jesus Christ. If you are a car person, you know roughly what this car cost. It wasn't astronomically dumb. Again, like comparing to the BMW, on car payments monthly, this car was only about £100 a month more. That's it. Like, it's ridiculous how far, it's really how far technology has come in 2.5 years, and the difference with the models, that's the main difference. Because again, that BMW that I bought was at its end of its cycle of technology and equipment and everything, and this is brand new. The car is like, the model of it coming out is brand new, so it's like an 8-year difference worth of car value, and that, yeah, the price hasn't gone crazy. But I did want to clear that up, because it was like, I work quite hard, 2 videos a day, every day, stream multiple times a week, do background sponsor things, background work, and then someone goes, oh, your parents must have helped. It's like, huh? I like, all I'll say about it is content creators make a lot more than you guys think. Again, I consider myself more of a YouTuber than a streamer, but if you just look at the stream alone, we've averaged 1,000 subscribers a month on Twitch. If you go off a bog standard partner deal, and I've got better than a bog standard partner deal, that's $2,500 on a bog standard partner deal, and I'll say my ratio is better than a standard one, and that doesn't take into account bits, donations, bounties, like the sponsor things on Twitch. That is just subscribers, and that's $2,500 a month. So when you include all the Twitch stuff, $4,000 is what I'd probably say I'd be making on Twitch. We've had some months that obviously I've got up to like nearly 1,300 subscribers because of subathons, and that's Twitch. I make quite a bit more on YouTube, so add the Twitch to then the YouTube, and you can kind of get a general idea. YouTubers aren't struggling, and the ones that are, they're probably just making like not great content for YouTube nowadays. So I didn't do it on purpose, but for those that don't know, you're not paid by how many views you get anymore. You're paid by how many minutes have been watched. So I can tell you right now that I make more than some of my friends that have a lot more subscribers than me, because of the content difference. If they make a 5-minute video, I make a half-an-hour video. My average viewer retention is 18 minutes. Their average viewer retention is 3. With a 5-minute video, they can only have 1 ad in the video. I can have 4 or 5 ads, whatever. So yeah, like, it's a lot more than you think, and that's why I'm also a massive kind of annoyance of like successful YouTubers opening Patreons. That annoys the living hell out of me. I used to have a Patreon when I wasn't successful, and when I was kind of thinking, am I going to do this for a job or not? The moment that I began having success, I switched off the Patreon. I was like, well, I don't need it anymore. Like, people can use that money for other people. So yeah, because that comment did annoy me a bit. It's like, you put hard work in and other people are trying to take away your hard work by saying your parents helped. No, they did not. I wish. That's what I will say. I wish. And next year we are looking to buy a house. I can buy a house right now. I'm just waiting for Brexit, if it ever does what it wants to do. Again, house prices are expected to drop 10%. That's why, if you're wondering, why are you waiting? That's why. Why would you pay money more when you kind of know house prices are going to drop? You may as well wait. I'm not in a massive rush. But it is busy today in town, man. Like, it's a lot busier. I haven't really been in the city at this time in quite a while, so I don't know, maybe I'm just not used to this type of traffic. It's 11 AM So the idea today, obviously, I'm recording this on Monday. Today is a stream day, but I'm going to go to the gym, do my own thing, and when I'm not with my trainer, I'm not going to push myself to the utmost. When I'm with the trainer, that's when I can push. So I'm just going to have like a nice gym session for probably about 45 minutes, an hour, because again, I can go a bit quicker, 45 minutes, because there's no talking to a trainer all the time. That's what I was kind of thinking. Oh God, those bumps. And then get home, maybe chill for a tiny bit, and then start the stream for a few hours. So it should be good. Should be good. But yeah, I'm kind of curious what this angle is actually going to be like, because I'm guessing it's like the center of the screen is here, but it does record in 4K, I think. So it does mean I can edit the image that I become the center of it, because obviously the video that is being uploaded is only 1080p. I haven't given it any beans in this video, you know, on the accelerator, because we've been in a constant state of traffic. If I find a place that we can do it just like a tiny bit, then I'll, you know, the engine sounds fun, you know. Let's be honest, it's fun. What I will do though is when I go home and we continue the vlog and I'll talk about how the gym went, I'll try and find the windscreen angle, because obviously I won't be in a massive rush then. I'll be in a car park or whatever. I will put it up on the windscreen, and you know, we'll kind of have a good comparison in the same video, and you guys can tell me which one do you think is better. But yeah, got a bit of a headache though. Ooh, I'll slip on by in amber, thank you very much. I don't want to keep repeating myself. I'm just shocked how busy the road is. It's crazy. What we'll do, by the way, if it's appropriate to do, we'll do the self-parking feature for a bit of fun in the car park. I did it yesterday. Oh, it freaks you out, dude. Like, I legit can't think of owning a Tesla right now. Oh, I can't squeeze in there. Feels bad. But yeah, so this car can park itself. Everything park itself. It can do any parking it wants. The only thing it needs, though, from what I understand, is a car next to it. So it can't just randomly park if there's nothing around it. It can parallel park like that, but it can't bay park, obviously. But yeah, well, obviously I can park, and this thing's got reverse cameras and sensors, so it's not hard to park. But for the video, you guys will just see the steering wheel do its thing. It's very weird. Apparently Mercedes, I was talking to the dealer, obviously, on the phone app, because obviously there is a phone app that's linked to this, and I can use my phone as my key if I want to and stuff like that. They actually add a feature for some of the models that the car can park itself. They're discontinuing it for the phone app. So you could get out of your car and tell the car to park it. Apparently no one was using it. I honestly think because the models that it was on was the S-Class. I think only the S-Class and maybe the E at the beginning, like the really posh versions of Mercedes, who average probably age of someone that owns that is 50, 60. They're not going to use the phone app to park their car. Like, put it in this, put it in mine. Also, unfortunately, the phone app is not ready yet for climate in this car. That the climate can't turn on from the phone app when I'm not in the car, but apparently it is coming in 2020. So eventually I can be in bed and warm up the car from bed, but I can't do that yet. That will be good. Like today, my everything was icy. How good would it be if I can turn on the heated windscreens and stuff and get the leather seats warm before I get in the car? That will be great. But it's not quite there yet. Oh yeah, there's the indicator. I haven't had it indicate today. God, there's always cars in front of me. I can't do any beans. Again, if you don't know what beans are like when you put the accelerator down. Hang on. Yeah, I needed to change down a gear to get anything noisy. But yeah, we're approaching the gym, and obviously I normally would stop the vlog before we kind of get to a big roundabout. Maybe I'll do an edit, because I've kind of run out of things to say. On the way back, by the way, I saved a discussion for on the way back. We're going to talk about like actual gym stuff and what do I recommend when we're driving home. So yeah, look forward to that if you are somebody, because trust me, I've had so many messages about people that I'm getting into the gym because I can see what you're doing. Do you have any advice and all that? So yeah, the advice, and like if you guys want to try and do what I've been doing, I'm going to give a lot of that stuff in these gym vlogs. So yeah. And obviously, worth saying, I'm not a personal trainer, I'm not a doctor, so my opinion is just my opinion. You can agree with it, disagree with it. that's fine. But yeah, there's something rattling. It's my phone. Oh, it's this, I think. It's rattling in the door. So where'd you put this? This is my sunglass holder, because this car has a sunglass holder in the actual car. So where'd you put the case? Maybe in the center armrest? That's probably a good idea. But yeah. Oh, this roundabout, dude. If you are from this area and you know this area, you know this roundabout. It's oof. Because no one really knows what lane... Well, I know what lane you have to be in, but people that aren't from the area generally have no idea what lane you've got to be in. And it's just... If anybody's been on the Stansted Airport, near Stansted Airport roundabout as well, you guys know that roundabout. That's an awful roundabout too. Oof. Hey, people have been in the right lane. Oh my god, is this the first time ever that everybody was in the correct lane for what they wanted to do? Seems so. Wow, I'm impressed. Well done, everybody. Legit, the car to the left is in the left lane. The van behind me went around. Yeah, everybody was in the right lane. Wow, that's, I think, the first time ever that's happened. So we're nearing the gym. Again, I was actually going to come here on Friday, but my gym is kind of in a big shopping area, and I was like, Black Friday, massive shopping area, that doesn't... Alright, so hey guys, welcome to part 2. Unfortunately, can't be a car vlog, because the GoPro screw, one of the little screws, you probably can see it, has fallen out, so the GoPro camera itself is really loose, so I can't put it up on the screen and it will just fall. So that's unfortunate. Gym session though went well. Did like a full kind of body, mainly upper body, but did a couple legs things too when machines are a little bit busy here or there. It was about 50 minutes, so yeah, actually holding this camera up right now is actually making my arm ache. But overall went well. I think I'm going to head out, get my hair cut, and then yeah, head home and then start streaming. So unfortunately this is a short part 2. I'll get home and make sure this is screwed in really tight so it can't happen again. But I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.